Sorry for all the noise. My baby, he's throwing his toy. He's mad.
If I do mute, it's because I'm busy, but I am walking up North Live is in the courtroom right now.
Hey, Dora.
Hey.
I just wanted to tell you that this is just allegedly, supposedly, tomorrow, 10:10, Rich Court, tomorrow, 10:30, Kimmy Court.
Oh, for the second, yeah.
Yeah, did you know that already?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I didn't know you knew that. I'm sorry, love.
Oh, you're good, honey.
Will they live stream that? Hi, Dora.
Hi.
I hope they do. I don't know if they...
I hope it's all live
They are
streamed.
not live streaming.
Well, I know they're not today for the arraignment, but what about the actual court date for
No.
them? Tomorrow? No?
No. They said that they will not be doing any type of live streams. Media can come in, but they will not be able to take live streams. They'll have to take snippets and cut it into a story.
I gotcha. Yeah,
But I am looking up 84th District because I'm sure. He was last live 4 days ago.
I'm gonna drop down, Dora. I just wanted to tell you that real fast, love, but I am definitely gonna be in the chat, honey.
I'm sorry, my dogs are going ballistic.
You're good. You're good. Thank you for everything you're doing, Dora. I appreciate you so much.
Dora, you better be careful with that. You know they're going to start hearing the dogs and they're going to start claiming that it's a baby, and then you're going to be accused of having that baby.
I know, right?
Didn't you already?
Is it Wiggins, guys? That's the guy that's doing the...
Yes.
It is Wiggins?
It is. Thank you, Bree. Hi. Well, I say yes. Let me not say that because I don't know. That's who did Kimmy and Rich's.
Thank
The
you.
live
Those are
says
so
yes.
cute.
Southern says yes, Wiggins.
Okay.
Was Jackson Piper gonna go?
Yes.
I thought
Guys, we have no update on the baby.
I thought I saw something. Someone's live outside the courthouse. And Steph's live.
Let me see. Who is outside the courthouse live?
Piper, I think they said in Steph's chat. I think Piper.
Okay. Up North Live has posted yeah, it says Up North Live is at the courtroom where the biological mother and stepfather of Rebecca are expected to appear. We are unable to stream court proceedings, but we will provide real-time updates here. I don't think Piper's not live.
I think somebody had put in the comments a couple minutes ago, Allie, maybe is.
Oh, thank you. That's so cute.
Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. You don't have to gift me, but I appreciate it.
Yet.
Today is Courtney and Brad. Kimmy is not doing any kind of court today.
No.
I'm just hanging out, so if you need to drop me.
We have no update about the baby, guys. No update regarding the baby.
Hey,
Who is live? Brie Bayette on Facebook.
So, hey, Dora, how are you?
Hey, my love. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. I'm just going on lunch break. I had looked on, I think it's Up North Live.
Oh,
Is the name
Brie
of
is
that
live
Facebook?
outside the courtroom.
Oh,
On her statement.
I was just here literally to fill in the gaps that they couldn't be here. Hey guys.
Hey, Chastity.
Hey.
Is outside of the courtroom, guys. Like she's out in the parking lot. She's not inside. I don't know that they'll have Courtney's proceeding live. I doubt it because of the publicity of the case. I doubt that they're going to handle hers the same way they did.
So yeah, I had read on Up North Live's Facebook page that they were not allowed to stream, but they were going to provide updates from inside.
Yes.
Well, good. This is their one, one thing that they can do instead of piggybacking off of all these lives,
Absolutely. Hi, beautiful M.
Hi, sorry, I'm like typing. I was coming up here to tell you that somebody was live outside, but you already got it pulled up. But
Yeah, we don't know what they're charged with yet, guys, until this arraignment at 1:30. We don't know anything that they're charged with up until the arraignment happens because they will not display that. Aria, is your aunt what? She's in the courtroom? Man. She's in the courtroom, but I imagine that Courtney and them will be on Zoom. They will not be in the courtroom. I doubt that. Yeah, because Kimmy was at the jail doing a Zoom call. I doubt that they're going to let Courtney and Brad inside the courtroom just because of the locals. Guaranteed. They won't be transported. They'll be on Zoom, I imagine.
Dora, do you know if anybody went back out to the house today?
Yes, they were out at the house today and it was empty. Like it was just.
Did they ever put up crime scene tape?
No. Nope.
No update on baby, guys.
Oh, we here. We here. We're just waiting for the truth. Let me get Jax. Hold on. Jax. Where are you, Jax? On my messages. Up North is not live, guys.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
A shaky video. You're covering the live as the other live streamers are in the courtroom and you can't stream any. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. They're not going to let people stream because of how much publicity this case got.
Dora, how are you doing today?
I am tired, girl.
You were up all night last night?
No, I wasn't up all night last night, but I'm getting some work done today and things like that. So
I got maybe 2 hours sleep. I am so beat. My head's pounding.
The Wexford County courthouse right now, waiting for everyone in there to live. I would fill in the gaps of everyone. She is outside the courtroom. She's not inside. There is other people that are inside right now, but Up North is not. Let's see.
Did you read that thing I sent you? That screenshots?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that wild? Hi, Southern. Em, did you get some sleep, girl?
It says Courtney Bartholomew is now in court, just waiting for judge to arrive.
It's about to get shit deep.
They're showing Courtney with a blue picture. Where? Oh, she is. She's sitting down at the jail.
Where are you seeing that at?
Oh, put it on.
She's in a blue t-shirt.
I think that's the Smurder jumpsuit.
Can you see it?
That's fancy with the shoulders all
I can
exposed.
see it.
Oh, she is rough. She's all dressed up.
Hang on. I can't get, there's no sound. Is this the 84th? Because if I could pull this up on YT, I'll just do it myself. She's not in Wiggins.
I'm looking on 84th now. Hang on.
It's not on 84th. I got 84th pulled up right now on my big screen TV.
I wonder if it's Elmore.
Ain't nothing fucking going on.
How are they getting that? Hold on. Let me try to zoom in on her. I can't even zoom in. Hold on.
Gotta be somebody else's courtroom. It's not 84th. I got it pulled up. Shit.
Oh, yeah. She's waiting for the judge to arrive. Because she's not in. Can you see her?
Mm-hmm. What is the other... Hey, Myra. YouTube up north. See, I just pulled that up too and I didn't see it. Hold on. Damn it. Come on.
Here, let me take a screenshot of this and I'll just post it up on the screen so you guys can see it a little bit better because you're not going to be able to hear or see. They're not allowing like people to actually stream the proceeding.
Right.
Oh man, you can't even. Damn it, why don't they have any sound?
I don't even have Up North live. They're not even live on YT.
Courtney's crying.
Oh my god. Is she
Too
crying
late for that bitch.
her fake tears because she got caught?
I was gonna say crying because she got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn, yes, ma'am. She is. Oh,
So is that so? If they choose not to live stream it or whatever to protect the case, is that a judge thing? Like if she has a different judge, can
Yes.
they change their mind? Like if she's in a different courtroom?
Yeah.
I bet she knows that we're streaming her because I'm pretty sure she knew we streamed Kimmy.
Mm-hmm. God, she looks dead.
She better dry them tears up.
they got her showing. They're just waiting on the judge to actually arrive. You can see her sitting there, but it won't let me zoom in while she's sitting there.
Right.
There you go. You guys can cut. Let me see. Oh, I can.
And where is this being shown, Dora?
Up North Live, they're only showing until the judge arrives and gives the statement because he's not there yet.
Are you on Facebook or YT?
Facebook.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they're not on live on their YT because I got it up.
Y'all
That's
think
what I
she's in
was
the
at
same
too.
pod as Kimmy?
Mhm.
I think she's in the same pod as Kimmy. Not like the same room, but like the same.
Yes, guys, she is in a wheelchair. Can you see the arms of the wheelchair right there?
Mhm. I would love to know what courtroom because Wiggins' courtroom is not live.
Yeah, they're not streaming. They're not allowing any type of streaming services to take place. So we can only clip and show parts of this. We can't like actually stream the proceeding because they're not allowing any type of live streams. Hold on, let me
Dora,
see if they got it refreshed.
if Wiggins is district, depending on her charges, it might be just directly into circuit. So
It's
look up
Wiggins.
okay, then that's still district. It'll be transferred to circuit. Now, being that she's in those clothes, I'm curious. I would bet she has an attorney already. Do you see any attorney in the pictures? Like,
No,
what are
there is nobody signed on.
She's at the.
Her judge is Corey Wiggins. Hold on, I'm trying to get the live stream pulled.
that's still
84th district.
Yeah, that's district. That's and once she's arraigned, pending the charges, felony it'll move to circuit. Same with Kimmy and Rich.
Oh, she's got her arms folded now. It says
It's
everything is being
126 is
done
the last
virtually.
update. Of course, it paused it.
Hold on. It says everything is being done virtually. Our reporters tell us the judge is scheduled to be in Missaukee County on Monday, so he's appearing from Missaukee Probate Court. Courtney Bartholomew is being arraigned now.
Okay. She likely has an attorney because those aren't the clothes she had on in her mugshot. She changed.
The judge is in there now. So we should have a verdict here in just a second with what she's being charged with.
All right, I'll hop down. I just wanted to try and help there. I'm gonna guess she has an attorney, which sucks.
I don't know who would have hired her one. Court
I was
appointed.
gonna say probably one that she's sucking off.
Oh my god.
Who said that?
Am I wrong?
No. I mean, she might just be
She's
one
in there.
legged.
The judge is appearing from Missaukee County. He's right there.
Girl, uncross them arms. Oh, I'm sorry if y'all hear Miss Rachel.
Why you have your arms folded, girl? What the hell?
Does this other county have a live stream? Possibly, maybe that's where they're getting it from, wherever he's presiding from. I don't know. That's just
Well,
an idea.
it says that they will treat Courtney's virtually from here on. They're gonna from here out. She will be virtual.
On the Searching for Rebecca K page, they have a picture of her sitting there, and it says, "This is the face of a monster. They're the only words I have for her." True.
Yes, facts.
Real time updates. Let's go and see what they're saying.
Yep. Definite monster.
Oh, there is an attorney present.
Oh hell.
Court appointed, I'm sure.
I guess it's well, there's two people sitting at one bench and then one guy sitting at another.
Yeah, court appointed. They were last week too, if you guys noticed.
But so Kimmy and Rich probably did have
Public
court
pretenders.
appointments.
Yeah, they would all have a public defender there today. They have to. Somebody to represent them, and then after this, they can try to hire one or keep on with who they got.
Yep. He's pissed.
Who is the judge?
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Oh, she's pissed. Like when I tell y'all she's pissed, she's pissed.
Oh, love it for her. Love it.
I love that for her. Get more mad because we were mad too.
It says, Courtney Bartholomew arraignment starts now.
Maybe they'll forget to turn off the cameras.
Maybe the judge will be nice today and let us see it.
Oh, Steph is in here to request a box. Hold on. Where is she? Steph, can you request love? You guys, I'm nervous. What if she is charged with murder?
Good.
We're all just patiently waiting.
Patiently waiting.
Their real-time updates suck. Just saying.
Right?
I hope that whatever she's charged with, she eats in prison. I can tell you that.
Doran, I just sent you a picture of two
I
people that
agree.
are in the courtroom that was just shown on K-Snaps. I just sent it to you on Snap so you could see it.
No, Judge will not be live streaming. He said that Courtney's appearances will be virtual.
They'll be virtual until they can't be virtual anymore.
I'm sitting in the parking lot at the dentist office looking crazy with my phone right now, just waiting. My appointment's not until 2, so I got 15 minutes to sit in the car.
Well, I'm glad you made it here.
Yeah, she is being appeared virtually. Who is there with her?
That's the picture that I was sent. I just sent it to you on Snap. See them? Someone's asking, is that one of their mothers? This was
Oh
just
yeah,
sent to me.
she's mad. No new update yet, guys. She's being arraigned now.
I wonder who those people are.
Steph, do you have us turned down at least? I don't want your people to think we're crazy.
I'll show you guys that picture.
I'm sitting in my car.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't went into the office yet.
Mm.
Do not do rugs, people.
Oh, she's withdrawing real bad.
That's just the eyes of a devil.
That is the devil. I'm telling you, she's just, oh my God, I can't believe. Let's see what she's going to be charged with. I'm just curious.
I can't believe we all gave her a chance to talk.
Multiple chances.
It says the official cause of death is still pending.
And Brad's next.
Brad is next, yes. Oh, I'm over here like refreshing like a mad woman.
Dora, I thank you for going live so we can see.
Yeah, they cut the live stream off because the judge said no recording. He even
So how
told the
long will
media
they?
the media
Go
can't
ahead.
record. They can only get daggone reports from the inside and post them into a story, which sucks.
Is Allie in here?
I don't know.
I know she said, I believe she may have been there from what I saw, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I'm curious to what she's being charged with. It says Rebecca Park, everything is being done virtually. Our reporter tells us that the judge is scheduled to be in Missaukee County on Monday, so he's appearing from Missaukee Probate Court. Courtney Bartholomew is now being arraigned. Should be any second we'll get an update.
No bond.
Hmm?
I'm saying I hope she gets no bond.
It depends on no charges yet, no bond. What?
Kristen, did you see her?
Yep. She looks terrible.
Says 126, Courtney Bartholomew was waiting for the judge, but now the latest update, she is being arraigned. Arraignment details, arraignment updates, there's nothing
It's
as of
adjourned till
yet.
tomorrow. No charges, no bond. Is what they're reporting.
Huh?
Yep. Look at all the chat.
I was stating I hope they don't give her bond. I don't know what they're talking about.
It says Up North Live News is working to confirm charges and if there is any other arrest.
But can they legally hold her for that long if she has no charges?
Michigan allows 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Sometimes in extenuating circumstances, they'll allow up to 14 days, but 24 to 48 hours is standard.
Tomorrow at 10:30.
Why the hell? Hold on.
You
I don't
said
think
tomorrow
they got
at
all their
10:30?
paperwork in. Yeah, I don't think they got all their paperwork in on time. They were up late last night doing this shit, though. Think about it.
Yeah, because she wasn't even.
Yeah, but what was she charged with initially to be booked?
Guys, Michigan is 24 to 48 hours. That is Michigan laws, 24 to 48 hours.
I'm wondering
Maybe
if it's not
we're
because they're
getting.
still getting the testing back on the trucks and stuff.
I was gonna say we might be looking at more charges, and they weren't able to get it done before now.
Guys, I have Michigan law. I promise you, it is 24 to 48 hours. Allie and I were talking about it in here last night. Promise.
Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday. True, you had already looked
Okay,
it up.
update. It says Courtney and Brad Bartholomew appeared Monday in Wexford County 84th District. They were scheduled to be arraigned on charges, but the prosecutor asked to delay the arraignment until Tuesday because a complaint was not ready yet.
See?
Oh my God.
Such bullshit.
I think they're getting more stuff.
They're waiting to put so in the complaint, in order for it to stand, it has to list every element and they have to be able to prove every element, which means, and they can't just state the element, it has to like actually say the who, what, when, where, why, and how. So if they don't have that information back yet, or if they can't put it all together, then they have to wait, or else any defense attorney will come in and say, we need to dismiss this information because it doesn't state a claim.
Yep, it says here, Rebecca Park, Courtney and Brad Bartholomew appeared Monday in Wexford County 84th District. They were scheduled to be arraigned on charges, but the prosecutor asked to delay the arraignment until Tuesday because the complaint was not ready yet. The prosecutor requested that both suspects be held without bond due to the severity of the case. Courtney and Brad Bartholomew are now scheduled to be arraigned on Tuesday.
All right, so then they're probably being charged for what we think that they're being charged for.
But we want them to cross all their T's and dot all their I's and get everything they can charge them for.
So are all four going to be in court then tomorrow? I'm
Yes.
imagining.
Yes.
Oh boy.
All at the same time.
Like I said, guys, because they have to have the who, what, when, where, why, and how for the complaint. And due to the severity, they can hold for up to, so every jurisdiction is different. They can hold for 24 hours without a warrant, 24 to 48 hours before arraignment, and with extenuating circumstances, up to 14 days, as long as they can prove the severity of the crime and that there is a threat to the public and all of the other things. So that's how that works.
Wild.
Well, at least they're behind bars. I mean, serious.
I was about to say that.
They can't get rid of any more evidence. They can't be out here, just running amok in the town.
Well, the reason why, too, and I bet they're trying to get the evidence from the vehicles, you got to consider how much shit they took out of there yesterday.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
like I said, they can't just state like they did this, right? Like they have to be able to prove it, and it has to be cited in detail in the complaint or the information, or else it can be thrown out. There are so many informations or indictments that are thrown out because they didn't state all the elements of the cause of action. And there's actual precedent, which I looked up last night after I got off, where cases have been thrown out, even serious cases have been thrown out because they didn't list the who, what, when, where, why, and how.
Dora Snap.
Right. It's because because they have all that testing to do. You got to consider how much stuff they actually took out of there yesterday, and they've got to test all of that to be able to prove that they did it.
There is a girl that's at the courthouse live on Facebook, Dora. I sent you her Facebook.
Okay.
Just glad the prosecution is doing their job and they're
Piper's
thoroughly
live.
going.
Horrific nature of this to please not release them. And the judge agreed,
And someone in K
that will be
Snap's
held
box was just snapping because Fabian is,
tomorrow
or Fabio, whatever his fuck his name
10:30.
is nowhere to be found.
I'm gonna do what I can. I can only do so much. I do have a job. I do need money. It just so happened to be I was available to be able to come up here and do this one. Hoping I can be available tomorrow. Jackie would love to be available, but like I said, the two of us are pretty essential workers out here. And when they call, sometimes we have to run whether we like it or not. So I am driving you guys, and I'm just trying to give you a quick update.
10:30 in the morning, guys.
To sit in my car and give you an update at the courthouse at the Michigan State Police. I didn't have time to sit there and give you a report because I got to get back and get my husband by 3:30.
They will both be arraigned tomorrow at 10:30. Yep, 10:30 tomorrow is their arraignment. No updates on the baby, but they are being held with no bond due to the severity of the case.
Sleepover.
Well, it's because we're having to wait because they asked for more time to delay the arraignment because the complaint was not ready yet. We have to consider that I know we want the answers and we want to know what they're charged with, but they took out a lot of stuff out of there yesterday that they have to be able to prove that Courtney and Brad did unalive Becca. They have to be able to prove that. They have to say, okay, there was blood splatter found on the wall. This is the test that we did. This is how we conducted the test. This is what we found. This was located within the home. They have to be able to state all that in order for them to catch those charges. If they don't and they just go in there and say arraign them on murder and they really didn't do it, that town would be fucked with a lawsuit and a half on their hands. They have to be able to say, okay, well, we found this and this was located within the vehicle. Like Kristen said, it's the who, what, when, where, how.
And I want to clarify too, it is the Constitution. So it's Supreme Court precedent that states that in Michigan, 48 hours of holding is presumptively unreasonable. That's where the 24 to 48 hours comes in. There's no set standard across the board, but the Constitution, the Supreme Court precedent in Michigan states that 48 hours is presumptively unreasonable. And that is, hold on, County of Riverside versus McLaughlin and Gersten versus Pugh.
Yep. Because if they go in there and they say, okay, charge them with murder, but they don't have the facts, you know what that judge is going to say? They out on bond. They out because you can't prove it. You can't prove that they did anything. They have to get all those testings and stuff back. and all the evidence that they recovered yesterday has to be tested and stated for the prosecutor to say, okay, I want them charged with this, 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 and this. Because I have the facts to back it up. Like, they can't just blindly go in there and say, arrest them for murder. That town could literally get that whole entire police task sued.
Did you hear anything on what I said about Fabio being nowhere to be found?
Oh, yeah, I heard that, but he wasn't alive yesterday, I think.
I keep getting older. Time don't stop. Shit, if I was him, I'd be hiding out in my house. I don't want to be associated with anybody. But I find it convenient that all of a sudden he's nowhere.
Somebody said yesterday, and I could be wrong or misunderstood, but somebody said they had reached out to him and he asked for some privacy or something. So I wonder if he's just kind of disappeared.
And guys, they can't be held on like they can only be held on petty charges if they actually committed those crimes. Just to be clear, they can't just come in and say, "Hey, we're going to create these petty charges specifically because we want to hold you to question you for another crime." Just
Right.
FYI. I got to grab this really quick.
Oh, my God. They don't have charges yet, guys.
Courtney and Rich will be tomorrow with Courtney and Brad, is what I'm getting, at 10:30. No word on baby either.
Sorry, guys. I
Guys,
got a
I'm
phone
busy.
call.
Hold on.
Anyways, what I was saying, I got a phone call. It's like snowing its butt off here, and my kids are stuck at school. The buses can't get in. It's crazy. But what I was saying was they can't they can charge them with something that they can prove only. They can't do it just to hold them to investigate something else. That's what I was trying to explain. Sorry if that got cut off and didn't make sense.
Also, Dora, I just want to thank you for everything you do.
Well, and like Kristen's told us before, as much as we don't like it, they have rights.
Very true. It's hard in situations like this because it's so emotional and it doesn't seem fair. But I can tell you right now, if you were the one sitting in that seat, especially if you didn't do it, and that's what we got to remember, even though they very well probably did, we got to remember that these laws are in place specifically because they want to protect those that could potentially be innocent and sitting in that chair.
Yep,
And you also want to make sure it's done the right way.
that part too.
Because like I said, even a public defender who, fresh out of law school will jump in there and be like, hey, this was done wrong, cancel, you know what I mean? Dismiss the case.
Yep. Tomorrow will be here before we know it.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to get busy for just a minute.
Oh, you're good, girl.
Dora, you're fine. We're trying to keep them entertained. But what happened there?
I can fold my laundry if you want.
Is who on probation?
Hmm?
Somebody said, is she on probation?
Ooh.
I don't know.
No. No, she is not on probation, guys. They will be arraigned tomorrow. They are being kept on no bond. But the prosecutor asked for more time, basically, because they need more evidence. And pretty much, you know.
You need to be able to nail them to the wall so they don't walk out of there.
Yes, and you know, they was requested to be held with no bond due to the severity of the case.
Thank God he agreed.
Yes.
Makes me think that, yeah, they're definitely linking them to this.
Plus, with all the media publicity and all that stuff too.
Ruth, someone said that she probably already has an attorney and that's why she's dressed like that. But I don't know.
But that could be too. They could be allowed to wear street clothes to court if they request it, or they could get that opportunity to wear street clothes. But for court proceedings, some courts do allow that because Kimmy was in street clothes too.
Yeah, she can request, and it looked like what she was arrested in too.
Don't quote me on this, but I think in Michigan, you are required to have an attorney for arraignment. But I didn't think Kimmy did, so I have to double check that. Some states do require you to have an attorney for arraignment, and I can't remember.
So I remember they were all like sitting at the table. Like, I remember before they cut the feed, like there were two. It looked like two prosecuting attorneys, and then maybe like one public defender maybe sitting there. But I remember there was parties at both tables.
That's the way it is in Courtney's, because Courtney's has both parties.
Yeah.
I think Kimmy wasn't she wearing like a red top at her arraignment? And then, but was her top red in her mugshot?
No, it was orange, I think.
Yeah, Courtney's was wearing a coat last night with the purple top.
Okay.
Yeah, Courtney was wearing a coat, like a fleece coat with a purple top. And then for Courtney, she's in a blue shirt. It might be a little blue shirt like that they give her, because that, I don't know. That one it's sleeveless shirt, but it could be that she, yeah, it could be that she requested to wear a regular shirt.
Yeah.
I just sent you the screenshot of Kimberly and Richard. Richard had a black shirt on, and Kimberly had like you said, like the red fleece one on, or like fluffy one at least. Whatever the word is. I don't think fluffy is a good explanation, but that's what came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from. Are you okay?
Okay. Man, this is crazy, guys. I think the craziest part of it is that talking to these people on here, like,
That's what I'm saying. Did we talk to Smurders?
yeah. Yeah, that's the weird part about it. I feel like we did. Definitely. Ooh. Just never know who you're gonna meet on TikTok.
Yeah, she definitely is not happy. She
Not. Sorry.
it looks like she's totally sitting there saying fuck you, Brad.
Yeah.
For sure. So they will be arraigned tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning.
Craziness.
And Kimmy and Rich is the same at the same time or before or after?
I think it's at the same time.
Yeah, they'll probably be like right behind each other, one right after the other.
Brad is at the city jail.
Is that why he ain't got a mugshot?
I was wondering if his mugshot, thank you all for all the gifts. I'm sorry, I just saw that. I was wondering if his mugshot had been uploaded because everything that I'd seen, he didn't have.
He's at Lake City.
Dora, have you looked? Has he got a mugshot yet?
Yeah, he doesn't. Lake County.
Wow.
Cole is requesting a box, I think.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, because wouldn't it have shown him too for them to announce that the arraignment had been postponed also for him and it didn't?
Oh, it did say it was postponed.
Oh, for him as well.
Yeah.
Brad is at Missaukee County, or however you say that, being held for Wexford County, and then Courtney is at Wexford County.
So why did they take them to two different?
So he was at the one with the judge, huh?
Totally
I don't know. I just
overcrowded.
know that's what Piper said on her live. He was actually yeah, you're right. He was right in front of the judge, yes, because obviously he's there. So, but yeah, that's what Piper said on her live. Thanks, my best friend. I see you. I love you. So I just want to let you know.
Oh.
You see anything on there?
Unless they don't want him and Rich around each other.
That's what I thought.
I
Exactly.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought.
Let's see jail information.
Hi, Linda. I love you.
Maybe that's why he ain't got no mugshot yet. I don't know, that's weird. Be like, Brad, are you really in jail, buddy? Got no mugshot.
But his says when you look him up, hold on. Yeah, they will be arraigned tomorrow, guys. It was postponed due to because they're probably still testing the evidence.
Yeah.
It says he's in Wexford County Jail.
That's what it says, yeah. But Piper confirmed, because she was there, that he's being held at Missaukee for Wexford, though. Like, he's just being held there. I don't know. Maybe they don't have room. I don't know. Keeping him away from Rich. Who knows? But that's what she said.
It says booked in It says that he was booked in at Wexford County Jail, 1015 Lincoln Street.
Well, he probably was booked in, but he would have been
They can
transported.
still, they can transport them for overcrowding purposes to another jail,
Yeah.
Ah,
even though they're being held for that specific jail. It'll still have the jail typically, at least on VineLink, it'll have the jail that they were supposed to be booked into or originally booked into. That way
They
they
don't
can
lose
keep the
them.
record straight.
They don't want
Because
to
it's
lose them.
only temporary.
Right.
Why does that county not have a website where we can look?
I don't know, but that gets on my dang on nerves. Like where I live, we got one for every county in my state. It
Yeah.
drives me nuts.
He probably wouldn't show up over there though, since he's just being held there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they want to keep. I feel like they would keep it as simple as they can, so I don't lose him.
So they don't lose him.
Or let him out by accident or something. I mean, stranger shit's happen.
Right?
Hell, and here in Ohio, in Hamilton County, they just walk out of the damn jails.
Is that where you are?
Yeah.
I'm in Warren County.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Warren County, you ain't walking out, but Hamilton County, them fools down there don't pay attention. They just turn around, and walk right the hell back out.
Yep, that's right.
Jesus.
Hamilton and Butler is bad for that.
Yeah. Now wait. Now Warren and Claremont, you ain't getting away with that shit.
Nope.
Kick two. Well, that's what I love about Ohio. It don't matter where you're at, what jail you're in, you can look up everything you want. They don't hold nothing back. Except for like, the shit they have to. But other than that, they'll tell you everything you want to know about them.
Let's see.
And then, you know how, like, they're all, like, supposed to, show up in court tomorrow at 10:30, same time? That's just probably what time court starts. That doesn't mean that they're going to be, shown right at that time.
Right.
All right, Dora, I'm going to I just want to let you know that, okay, hon?
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. Have a good day, honey. I'll be in the chat.
Yes, because Dora was going to sit here and rack her brain. Try to figure that out.
That's some wild shit, man.
Damn it, Brad.
Yeah, they ain't putting this case up on shit. I promise you that.
Nope. Why do I have this, like, feeling that this goes to trial or anything, that they're gonna ban the cameras out of there and shit?
Probably. Well, I would hope. I would hope not, because I feel like they normally do stream like high,
We have not heard of a press conference yet.
high profile cases, if you will.
Right.
I don't know if that's the proper terminology to use, but
Because isn't it like it's at the discretion of the judge, right? Like during the trials too, that they can ban the cameras out of the courtroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if they're not being charged with murder.
Court TV worthy case. I agree, Joe.
Because I swear it sounds like it.
I agree, Dora. I definitely think so too.
I don't think they would make the comment about the severity of the charges if they weren't.
And the
That's
thing
just
is I feel like they have a lot more, that they gathered yesterday for them to postpone it today. Whereas like with Rich and Kimmy, they had no problem doing their arraignment and they hadn't collected anything. Well, besides Rebecca, obviously, but like as far as
Right. I see what you're saying. They took a whole wall out of there last night.
and then even though their bond is so high, they still gave them the opportunity to have bond, So I feel like, and I don't know I don't know if those two, if their charges are related. I know everybody was saying that they weren't related, and then some were saying that they felt like they were related because of the tampering with evidence, but I don't know. I just feel like if it was related to that, don't you think that they probably would have given them no bond as well? Until they
Hi.
collected more evidence? I don't know.
Hi. So, I was just gonna say a couple things. I just went through this myself for my son. And True Crime, the lawyer, I don't know what your name is, I'm sorry. She is right about meeting the elements. It took 1.5 years for the murder of my son to even be put in jail. They held him for a little bit and then they let him back out because of all the evidence they had to go through.
Oh my gosh.
I hope and pray that we don't have to wait that long for this. But I also think that they are trying to get the other, whoever the, let's say, matriarch is, put this all together, which I would say would be Courtney. They're probably going to try to use the others, to get information from them to be able to prove that with evidence. But they have to have that first. And if they don't, like what happened in mine was, there was a ag murder and a murder charge. And because they couldn't prove purpose or intent, it got a lesser charge of reckless, the H word. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so I know how hard it's been for me to try to be patient and wait. But I just want to say, for that, for Becca and for that baby, we have to be patient. We have to be kind. And,
Absolutely.
you know,
I'm sorry.
it's gonna take a while. I mean, it's gonna take a while. I mean, they might find something to hold them, maybe tampering. They might be able to hold them on that or something. But with the guy for the case for my son, he had those big charges. Plus, he had corrupt activity. He had tampering. He had all things, 9 charges, and there were 8 people involved. So only one has been to court. So now we're waiting on the rest. The rest are beginning of the year, but the other ones actually testified in his trial because they did his first.
I
And
am
yeah,
so
they got one of
sorry.
their charges. Yeah, they got one of their charges lessened down. But at that point, when I had that choice to make whether I wanted to have them testify, it wasn't a thought for me. You know what I mean? I was like, absolutely, as long as they tell the truth. I just want the truth. You know what I mean? Going 1.5 years without really knowing the truth. You just want the truth. Believe me, you just want the truth. But I hope and pray, for everybody, the family, you guys, everybody that's been on this 24 hours a day, pretty much. Dora, God love you. I wish you would have been one of them people, for me, because you guys have all been great. Honestly, you've all been wonderful. But I just hope we don't have to wait. And I know that it's gonna be a lot. They took, like I said, 8 hours. They were at the scene before they even moved my son. So it's a lot of evidence, ladies and gentlemen. And then the phones. That's the other thing. Phones. They have to get warrants. If it's Snapchat, if it's Messenger, if it's all those are separate warrants for each phone that they take. So that takes a long time to get those extracted also, but hopefully it's quicker in Michigan than it is in Ohio. But, I had BCI working on my case, so now the FBI is involved. I feel like they're really going to put the hammer down. So I think once BCI started getting involved in my son's case, things started moving a little faster. I was glad to hear that FBI did get involved. But okay, I've said enough. I just wanted to tell you guys that, just be patient because they're going to figure it out. Believe me, they're going to figure it
Yes.
out.
And I'm telling you, like, I feel like this is why I want them to do it properly, because we have to look at this, right? We have to look at everything that's occurred. And unfortunately, and I don't want to put this out there. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say something that's wild, but we have to prepare ourselves for the worst.
Yeah, and the BCI commander, I had direct communication with him every day through text, or he would call me just to update me saying, hey, we're still for a year and a half. And I kid you not, every single day or the evenings he would message me. He told me, he said my name, and he said, listen, he said, we got one shot. That's all we got. And if we don't get it right this time, he said, he can walk away with nothing. He said, and we don't have just one person, we have 8.
Yep.
So we have to make sure we meet that for every single one of them, and it's a lot of work. Whereas, this one's got maybe probably 4 or 5 different, at least the least amount players in it. It's sick and it's disgusting, and I can't even imagine it. But like I said, I've been praying. I've been praying for that, for Becca, and I've been praying for that baby. And like I said, just justice.
Yep.
We had shirts made up that we wore around, justice for my son's name. We wore them.
Yeah.
We went to the courthouse. We stood on the steps, and we, said we want to know what's going on. But thank God they got him in behind bars, and they'll push him now. Now they're going to press him. They're going to squeeze him. They're going to squeeze him until they get him to talk, just like they did, with the extra ones in my son's case. They'll squeeze him. It'll get out of him. And but anyhow,
Yeah, and
thank you guys for everything that you do.
I'm so sorry for the loss.
Thank you. Yeah, we got sentencing the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, which is rough. And by tomorrow, I have to have my victim impact statement turned in. And he had 2 little boys, or 2 boys, a 14 and a 10-year-old. So the 14-year-old has his done, but the 10-year-old's really having a hard time. So 23rd, just pray for us, and
Prayers with your family, honey. Yes.
all right.
Absolutely. I'm so
I
sorry.
appreciate all you guys for everything. Yeah, I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and keep it up. There's a lot of other missing children out there, and women, and so let's just keep doing this. I love it. Thank you. Trying to get out.
Oh, I can drop you, girl, but we appreciate you telling your story. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. That's awful. I can't even imagine.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I did want to read for you guys. They're saying the reason why the prosecutor asked for more time was due to the severity of the case. I'm going to read you guys what I come up with for what it typically means, because I've seen several people type, what does that mean? So here in this stance, I see here, it says when a prosecutor requests more time before an arraignment due to the severity of the case typically means the alleged crime is serious enough for additional time through preparation and investigation and resource allocation. So it's very serious. So, you know, we could potentially be looking at a double murder.
Percent. That's my thought.
Because I'm going to be honest, and I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
Through the
I was gonna say, depending on what they found, they I don't want to say it. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say it.
Based on yesterday, and you know, I don't want to say it like that. All morning I have been fearing that outcome. I've had knots in my stomach just because I want to throw up. I literally want to throw up thinking of it. I don't want to think like that. I want to believe that baby Richie is alive, but I for some odd reason, if you're evil enough to take your own life, take your daughter's life, you're evil enough to take a baby. And we, you know, the significance, but right. And I just want you guys to prepare for that, because emotionally, I can't handle not preparing for it, and then it be said, and you know, mentally I'm gonna be like losing my shit. But to myself, I'm saying we're possibly looking at a double murder, and that's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. None of us want to think like that. But I really believe that yesterday's outcome, we all watched it live, that burn barrel was big, significant key piece for a reason. That burn barrel, they was right on that burn barrel like it was like a flock of buzzards. They were on that thing, and they lifted it up yesterday. For sure. Yes, they took that thing immediately. And that was their focus for what, well over 45 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, just look at her picture that they took of her last night. She has no soul. Like, it's just black. Like, her eyes, there's nothing behind those eyes. Like, and so you're right. I mean,
because obviously when the dog went in yesterday, it picked up something. The dog picked up something.
No, they don't just go in and remove walls.
Right. That part.
In these cases for no reason. I will tell you that right now. Yes. That's not typical. They'll come in, they'll do the luminol testing, they'll swab, you know, all those things. You come in and remove an entire wall.
That was crazy.
It's serious. Yes. That for sure.
Yes. They don't just walk up in the house and do a couple of swabs and decide to tear down the walling of the house. Right. They don't do that. They not gonna do that if there ain't something significant stating otherwise.
Mm-hmm. The wall
I have a feeling that wall lit up like a Christmas tree.
It did.
Would that have been one of the walls that they painted?
I think so.
Maybe they took.
That's what I'm thinking. For those that everyone's asking, how do we know that they removed a wall? I don't remember who was there that saw it.
Piper. I think it was Piper.
It was either, it was because I think Jax had already left.
Yeah, just place the pieces together, guys. From everything that we have known on this case, the first thing they did was rip out the truck seats, reupholster those. They painted their walls, put new carpet, got a new couch. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Yeah, guys, we're not going to say anything. It's only the facts that we're going to speak on. Unless we say this is only speculation or this is allegedly, anything that we mention is going to be the facts, which is why I said someone else confirm who was there. But there was the 2 vehicles removed. There was tons of stuff from inside the house that were put in evidence bags and brought out. There was obviously the wall, the burn barrel. There's, again, a bunch from inside of the house. It's hard to see what was taken from the inside.
They did obviously say that any computers, any phones, anything that was in there was a part of the search warrant. So
Correct. All animals got removed. They removed everybody from the house. They also even literally tore that dumpster apart, digging in that dumpster. They put even the newspapers was still on the ground this morning where they had went in there and removed the newspapers and stuff, and they were taking stuff and hauling stuff out of that dumpster. They loaded it in their cars yesterday on live.
thank you, Stan. He said it's on Piper's live video, clear as day, when they knocked it down and took it. I couldn't remember whose live feed it was because there was so many of them going last night.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I was like, where are they taking that wall? What is going on?
Remember, the crown relation to the baby and all that was from the medium. We're not saying it's, but that's speculation. None of that is confirmed fact on anything. That's just what she was seeing. We're not saying that it's not legit. We're just saying that we don't know what was taken. That's not going to be released either. I can tell you that right now. Anything that was taken from the home, anything that is a part of this investigation will be placed in the case file, but will not be released. It cannot be requested via open records. When I did my Open Records Act request this morning, I specifically did it on Courtney's case, which would be the information that's filed, which has not been filed yet. So they have 5 days from the date that it's filed. So since they haven't filed it yet and it's not done, the clock will start ticking tomorrow after the arraignment on Courtney's case. I did it on Brad's case, I did it on Kimmy's case, and I did it on Richard's case. And that'll give us more clarification on what exactly they're being charged with and why. We know the charges, but the information details, again, the who, what, when, where, why, and how of the case. And that's what I was looking for.
Yep. I just cannot. Hold on. Is that on the house or the trailer?
There are no charges for Courtney and Brad yet. The arraignment was postponed until tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. There are no charges whatsoever for them yet. The complaint was not finished. It was not finalized, and the prosecutor asked for additional time.
And you guys, I'm sure that we will have we might have a what do you call them, news press today. We might not. We don't know.
I have a feeling they're going to wait until tomorrow after the arraignment for the presser.
Or if they get the testing done today, they'll go ahead and put the charges on there and arraign them tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, they can't. Remember, Michigan doesn't allow the charges to be released until they are arraigned.
Oh, yeah. True.
So we still won't know the charges until tomorrow, unfortunately. That's so weird. I don't remember that being a thing, but maybe it's because I was working with the attorney that was working on the case. So obviously I knew the charges.
Before everybody did.
Right. I've only worked one case in Michigan though, so that's why I got to keep going back and double checking.
Was that a wall or was that a part of a shed? Did they have a shed by the house, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know it.
I thought there was one in the back. Someone said.
I was about to say, I think there's one in the back.
When they were looking through the night vision.
Because it looks like they're tearing apart the shed wall.
What, honey?
I said I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry. There's like a delay on mine end because it's snowing its butt off. So if I interrupt you, it's not on purpose.
It looks like they are tearing apart the shed.
Really? Show it.
I didn't get to see it.
I'm going to show it to you guys and you tell me what that looks like. That don't look like her house. That looks like the shed.
Yeah.
See him right there?
Oh, that's definitely the shed for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's the wall that they took out.
It's still a wall.
Right, it's still a wall.
See, look, that's the wall that they took out. Watch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that looks like the shed.
They cut it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Simply watching. I will keep. I would rather not have the snow. In fact, the buses can't even get into the middle school. So my daughter's stuck at school right now. They're just going to keep going through to 5th hour. I'm waiting on the bus for my youngest, and then my son decided to get in a car with somebody and go to Dairy Queen. So I'm going to have to clobber him when I pick
Can
him
you
up.
see he cut it?
Yeah, somebody told me they saw one of the officers get a saw, and I was like, huh? And
Yeah, because
then
watch when he goes in the door. That's not where the freezer is on the house, guys. That's the shed.
that's a,
Because watch, right there's where the truck would have been. Here's the shed.
Wasn't Brad over there walking around there with them, or was this before he showed up?
this was before.
Yeah, because it was dark when he showed up last night, wasn't it?
They definitely cut that out.
I
Yeah, it
need
was
to look
pretty
at
dark.
Courtney's house and see myself, like the backing, because that is the shed. It so looks like a shed to me.
But the house was further to the left, wasn't it? If we think about where the truck and the car was, if that's behind that, where that blue tarp was that they took down, then that would be the shed for sure.
Yep.
Because the house was off to the left. And they were standing looking at that area after they removed the vehicles. And remember, the tow truck driver's wife came up in the box last night and said that her husband called whenever his truck broke down, so the detective had to sit with him because the car was evidence.
Yes, guys.
That's
So
what
right
makes me...
here's her front. If you're looking at Courtney's house, I want to show you guys something so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Right here's the truck. Right there's the shed that they busted down. Right there.
You can tell because of the paneling.
Yep. Because if you look in that video, right here's the truck. Right there. And then if you zoom in, right there's that little shed.
Remember, Paige and them said they smelled something that one day when they went out there. I don't know.
Hey.
They're not releasing the buses.
Oh, they're
The kids
not.
are stuck at school.
I know. Kenzie said he was, but I just called up to Twin Chimneys and asked them. And
Twin Chimneys said that they were
House
releasing
is
yeah,
right here.
when I
Where'd you find
the middle school.
Right there is the house. Right here is where they took that door. They cut that door all the way around and took it down. Because I'll show you guys, look at the video once more.
You can
And you
see
can see it.
clearly.
If you can see, hold on.
Yeah, because there's the blue tarp.
See, there's that.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, so it would have had to be in that shed. Possibly where they probably kept her.
That's crazy.
Yes, because you can see it real good right here. Hang on, let me get a good zoom in. Can you see it? That's the one they cut the door off of.
Now I want to know what was in there.
Charles, I see you. What's up?
You can tell that's the same thing. Hey, strong woman.
Hey, sweetheart. I was hoping True. Oh, there she is. True crime.
Here, sorry.
Me and you think a lot, and I'm actually from Houston, and did the same work that you're doing. But I'm in Arkansas now. And I agree with you. Out of all the cases, I've never seen anybody like literally take a wall or a door, because they have the resources to search for red spots.
Right.
But my question and my speculation right now, and this just popped into my head, guys. We've heard about white paint and it being a shed. Do we know, is that metal? Is that wood? It would
Metal.
still pick up, might not, because it's been repainted white. It's just a speculation. It's just
No,
something
I
to
agree.
think
I
about.
agree 100%. And there was a case, and I cannot remember for the life of me the name of it. I got to go look it up. It's in another state, and the lady unalived her girlfriend or wife or something, and used paint to cover up the DNA, and almost got away with it until they figured out what happened.
Right. But see, wood would actually soak in red dots, which would still pick up. Metal won't.
Right.
See, to me, it looks like wood.
Totally agree.
Well, from the looks of it,
Surprised me if it was wood, that kind of area with that kind of climate. That would, I mean, I'm just speculating, but I bet you it's metal. And somebody just said it was metal, and so that's the reason. That just popped in my head. I mean, when you started showing those pictures and the paint, I mean, that kind of makes sense because they do not do that. They do. I've never. I mean, yes, and also on two other occasions, and true crime is right on it. I agree with everything you're saying. Brad being SOO, and he was caught there. I mean, they have probable cause to hold him for arraignment anyways, period. And I think that's the reason why they took him out. And they also probably transferred facilities for the mere fact that we all know I had an ex that before it became law enforcement worked in corrections. If they can do rugs there, they can pass notes. Okay, it's really easy. And so I think they wanted to separate them to begin with. And I think them taking Brad out was able to gather more. They've got something. And like
severe.
It takes, like the lady said, gathering all that information. They were out there very, very late. Now, even with a traffic stop, even with a car accident, me being married, used to be married to law enforcement, it takes 4 hours to write a report. And they've got to cross their T's and dot their I's. And so now they're in the process of forensics, which can take forever because they took a lot. And then they've got to compare that with everything else that's come to surface to put the dots together and the jigsaw puzzles together. And then also correlate that with DNAs. So I think the prosecution is being very careful. And all they need is one piece right now to connect those dots, but it takes time. And those guys were out there, and you're talking about a lot of so everybody
they were
out
in the
there has to
cold
do
yesterday
a report.
all day.
Yes, but they all have to have reports. And so for all of that to come through, and then forensics, and then everything else, I mean, you're talking about some time. And so everybody's like, why? Well, they've got something to at least hold them. And that's the reason why they said, because of the severity of the case. The word severity of the case means to me that there's something that they will not release to the public. Of course, they're not going to.
You know, because it's potentially, and like you said, I
It's
feel
not
like they're not
attention.
releasing it because it
But
has to do.
cahoots to everybody. Like,
I feel like they're not releasing it because it has to do with the minor child involved.
well, that too. But I promise you, um, he will be talked with at some point. Um, but it takes time. It really takes time. And like I said, true crime, you know as well as I do. Um, Even with a car accident, 18-wheeler involved. I mean, it just takes time. And this is huge. And they took a lot. They took a lot out. And all of that has to be observed and forensic and everything else. So they've got to weed through what's not important and focus on what is important, and that's probably what they're doing today.
Well, what they said
So that's all
is,
I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. But the thought of the door is just very, very striking to me. It just throws up a huge red flag on me, and of course, it had to be white. So
yep.
I just wanted to touch base on that and put that in your brain, true crime.
Who is Megan Fowler?
I agree 100%. 100%.
You know, I feel like too,
All right, I'm gonna drop
and
down. I'm doing
Ranger.
laundry and still drinking coffee.
Sounds good, honey.
I live and
Ranger.
I
survive
started
on
my
coffee.
diet. I mean, I can't even eat with this case right here. It's just, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's got my squirrels jumping from magnolias to pine to, back to the oak trees. I don't know, but it's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to lay that thought out while I still had it on my brain.
Absolutely. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all, everybody, absolutely everybody. I think we just brought some big awareness to that county. There's still several missing out of there from 2011 and 13 that are still unsolved. So
Yep.
hopefully, this is bringing light to the whole county.
Facts.
All right. I love you, girls. I'm gonna drop down and listen.
All
We love
right,
you
honey.
back.
Thank you. Love you. My thing is you, just like I said, you guys, they don't just go in and take all this evidence for shits and giggles. They don't just go in and collect all of this stuff just for the shits and giggles of it. They have collected so much stuff yesterday. These guys were out there at 2:00 until 11 p.m. yesterday. You think of those hours of how much they spent out there collecting things out of the trash, the dumpster, collecting the burn barrels, going in the house with a canine, getting stuff from inside the house. They were seen also coming out with evidence bags. It was nothing like let's run in the house real quick and grab some stuff and back out type of situation. They were there all day. They brought the bags out. They also recovered 2 vehicles from the property used as evidence. The tow truck driver's wife came in here and got in a box yesterday and said that officer stayed with him because he was having car trouble on the tow truck, and that the officer stayed with him to ensure the evidence of the vehicles was secured and nothing could be potentially happen to it. So you got to think, once they got back there, those 2 vehicles went into a garage that will be further tested today. That will take all day. That will take the forensics, take a lot of processing. It's not something that happens fast. I do believe that there's going to be some major charges on both of them. And I do believe that it's going to be more than one. But just from what we've seen, they took out so much things that they have to test and run forensics on it, and whatever drove them to that shed They took the walling out of that shed. Something lit up like a Christmas tree in that shed. They would not just go in and take all that down. They cut through that door. That door was shut. Yes, point blank, ENT. You think they got to test the sinks? They got to test the bedding. They have to test to see if they put anything in the washer, the dryer. Everything is testing for forensics, because they can't go in court and say, okay, I want to charge them with the double murder. But when the judge comes back and says, well, what evidence do you have to charge them with this case? Oh, we don't have anything but a couple of bags and bedding. They can't do that. They have to make sure they cross their I's and dot their T's. They got to make sure that it is on point.
Dora, I'm gonna drop down. I just got the baby to sleep, and I'm gonna clean up the house while he's asleep.
Okay, honey.
All right, love you. Bye.
Yes, you think about all the stuff that they have to do. It's definitely not going to take, but it ain't gonna be a just fast thing. I do see you, Kenny. The baby was not found that we're aware of, guys. We don't know if the baby is found or not. We have no idea yet.
New
But
9 and 10 article, Angie said.
oh shit! Hold on. Hang on. I'm looking at an article. Hold on, guys. Give me just a minute. I may have. Huh? Hold on.
Dora, can we let up pity pause?
So I have some information regarding Kimberly.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
This was an article by the news. All right. 9 and 10 News was inside the courtroom Monday. This is when Kimmy got arraigned, guys. As two Cadillac residents faced a judge in separate criminal cases. One of them is tied to the investigation into the death of 30-year-old Rebecca Park, who was found last week in Grand Traverse County. Kimberly Sue Park, 34, was arraigned on connections connected to the homicide investigation, including lying to a police officer during a violent crime. They put 34.
Say they don't know how old these girls are, do they? What
It's
the hell?
21.
Yeah, this is 9 and 10 News.
Wow.
Jeez.
Man, I was talking to the pickup line. Say that one more time. I missed it. I'm sorry.
So they put her as 34 years old, Kimberly Park, but she's 21. 9 and 10 News was in the courtroom Monday as two Cadillac faced judge in separate criminal cases. One who was tied to the investigation of 34-year-old Rebecca Park, which they got it all wrong. The age is obviously way off, guys. And she's 22. And it says, Kimberly Park was arraigned and charged in connection to the homicide investigation, including lying to a police officer during a violent investigation, tampering with evidence, and falsely reporting a felony. According to the felony complaint, detectives say that she provided misleading information and later filed a false claim accusing a detective of assault.
Yeah, I had heard that too, but I wasn't sure.
Wow, this place can't get nothing right.
Hey, Dora. If I can just skip in here for a second.
Yes.
I know there's a lot going on and you might not remember from like a couple years ago when I started following you. And I think it was like last year. Remember the case that we were following where the man was on the run? Was it named
Yes.
maybe Joseph or something?
Yes.
But anyways, I remember I went through that whole thing with you. And I've been in the hospital for the last 12 days, and I've watched you guys go through this whole case and pick it apart, and each and every person spend hours and hours and hours on this. And I just wanted to personally come up here and say thank you. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for everything everybody is doing. Know that you're making a difference. Know that you're being a voice for somebody that doesn't have a voice anymore. You're doing work that other people can't and wouldn't do. And I want to say how much I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you. And when everything gets said and done on this case, seeing how everybody is such good at what they do here, I was going to see if you could want to maybe turn your attention after all of this is done and said to the gentleman who unalived his grandmother here in North Carolina and started her house on fire and stole her car and then poked an officer with a pokey object and was on the run for like almost he's still on the run. And the FBI hasn't even gotten him. So I know there's a lot of people that look into a lot of stuff, and you guys are when it comes to investigating stuff, you guys are amazing. And I wouldn't put it past this whole team to be able to look into everything, track everything down, find the stuff that they missed, and possibly find out where this person is that needs to be put away. Or
First off, I
Absolutely. Just
want to
share it to us and we can put his face out there.
start first by saying I hope you're feeling better, girl.
thank you.
I
I
remember
am.
you. You probably don't know who I am. I was a different account, but I know exactly who you are. And I hope you're feeling better.
I appreciate it. To be honest, I was
I love
when it.
Betty.
I love you guys too. When mm, 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 mm. um, sometimes people have to be humbled, and I was humbled.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I was dancing with the devil on the brinks of death, I was in the ER room.
No.
And it is God Himself that brought me through 12 days later, where I'm up walking, can breathe, can play with my grandkids, and not take a breath for granted. Like, I literally was taking the breath that I woke up in the morning for granted. But when I woke up one morning and I couldn't even take half of a breath, and my stats were so low, I don't even remember going to the hospital. I don't remember that first day. It humbles you. And I just tell everybody, like, hug the ones that you love. Let your friends know that you love them and care about them. Because what you've given 1 second can be taken away the second. And I don't know, but I'm the richest person in the world, I feel, because I have my friends, my family, my kids. I can breathe, I can walk. And there's no millionaire in this world that is richer than I am, because that is the best thing. Everything else is materialistic. But just, yeah, let everybody know
Amen.
that you love them and that you're there for them. And that's when I say, in this case that you guys are going through and doing, please make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. Make sure that you get enough rest. Make sure that you're taking your medicine. Make sure that you are
are keeping up with yourself, because that's what I didn't do. I took my daily breath for granted. I neglected myself, and that's when I got sick. And I was faced with what I was faced with. So please, I understand that this case is important, but I beg each and every one of you, even if it's 10 minutes, just to step back, hug the ones that you love, get your mind off it, take care of yourself, take care of your medicine, make sure that you're good. Because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else will. And you don't want to be humbled like I was, because it's scary. It's life altering. Like, I went into the hospital, and I come out and I have to have oxygen now. But I'm doing better, and I'm alive, and that's what matters. But
You saying this resonates a lot with me. I was on mute so long, so I was actually in getting blood work done because I haven't been feeling good. I haven't been sleeping, been really stressed. So you came in at the perfect time.
I don't mean to come in and trauma dump on y'all. I just wanted to come up here and say, that you guys are amazing at what you do. I appreciate every single thing that you guys are doing. But please make sure that you take even 10 minutes, 3 hours to take a nap. Take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of you, nobody else will. And you don't want to be humbled like I was. And just know how important each and every one of you guys are. Like, I know I came in here in Chastity. I seen her and I was so excited. And I was like, somebody get her attention. I was so happy. She's my girl, And Dora, I've known Dora for a long time on here. And Mama J and everybody, And then I just came in and I got so excited because I missed a part of my, like a week. I don't remember a lot of it. And when you
Girl,
don't
we're always
remember it,
happy to see you.
I know, but I mean, when you don't remember stuff, it's like, and stuff is a blank.
Mm-hmm.
it's scary.
I've
But
been
I
looking
mean,
for her for a week. I couldn't figure where the hell she was at. I'm like, all right, she ain't reminding me to take my meds. And I will tell you, girl, I had not taken my meds in like a week. I'll just let you know that.
well, see, that's the thing is, I was that person that everybody's like, "Are you okay? You sound rough. You sound like you don't feel." No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. I didn't take care of myself, and I allowed everybody to think that I was good, and I got pneumonia throughout both lungs, complete. They had to do for a scab, whatever that is, where they put the thing down in your lungs, and they had to take a whole bunch of stuff out, and
Well, I'm
it,
glad you're
it's
feeling better.
thank you. It's been a journey, but my whole thing is I love each and every one of you, and I understand this case is important. It is, but please hug the ones you guys love. And take care of yourself, because that's what's important. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you might not be here in an hour to take care of yourself. And I want to see everybody an hour from now. I want to see everybody 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So
Facts,
please
girl.
take that small amount of time and take care of yourself, because nothing's more important than taking care of yourself.
Taking my meds right now.
Take your meds, girl. Take your meds.
Chastity, she said she gonna get that ass. You don't take that medicine.
That's right, girl. I'm back. Bitches, I'm back. So you better take your damn medicine. I'm the one that will ask for people to pray for everybody in the morning and cuss the bitch out in the afternoon. So
Honey,
I'll
that's
be
just
you
mentally
you already know that's what I do, okay?
right. I'll be
hell yeah.
mentally stable
Where do
now
you
again.
where do you think I learned the confidence to do that online, Dora? Huh? All
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, but I just wanted to remind you guys, please take care of yourself and hug the ones you love, and most importantly, don't take that next breath for granted,
And tell
because
these
being
people,
humble,
is you cool?
look, everything's
You
good.
okay? Are you okay? You good? What's going on?
But, all right, well, I'm gonna jump down. I love each other, everyone. I'll be in the comments because I'm following this case y'all, and we're gonna pray our way that baby's okay. So
Love you, girl. Take your meds.
love you too. Bye. I'm gonna go and
Love you,
take them.
darling.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so glad you're getting better. So you got to get better and keep kicking ass with us.
Right? I love her. She's so cool. I found her recently. And I shit you not, she's been the one that had been reminding me to take my damn meds because I cannot for the life of me remember to take them.
Yeah, I forget a lot of shit too.
Yeah, like
Kristen and I was
literally.
talking about this the other day too. Hey, Jules, we were talking about this the other day. We're like, oh wait, we have laundry, really? Like that's what we're supposed to be doing?
Girl, I sent Dora a picture of my couch. I finally got it done. It literally took, I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. that night. That's how long it took me to fold all that laundry. I just kept dumping the baskets on my couch. That's literally where it was. It was awful. So
Yeah,
bad.
it's like,
I
oh,
did
we
that
have
too.
chores to do. We remember those. Like after a week of this, we remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you my family's done with me.
And listen, we all have like, for those of us that have like partners, spouses, whatever, we're like, just hush. We're on a live investigation. Get away. Stop it. Like, get away from me and let me understand what is going on.
My husband's so done with me. I'm like, it'll be over soon. I swear it will. On to the next one.
Listen, they're gonna have us all in court for neglect.
Right?
Right? My daughter says to me, I'm off. Can you cook tonight? You haven't done it since Thanksgiving. Yup.
Look, I didn't
Yeah,
even
but you
want
got to
to.
let me hear my investigation first. I'll have it playing. Thank you.
But as long as you
Yes.
don't mind the AirPods going.
I didn't even want to cook Thanksgiving dinner after we found Becca. Like, I literally had to force myself to get up and do it. I shit you not.
Yes,
I struggled. I really did. Mm.
I shushed my husband last night, and he said, "Okay, well, you need sunlight."
I'm catching up on
That's so
laundry
funny.
now.
That's so funny. Like, I'm doing something. Leave me be. Like, we got to know what's going on. We're all up in the phone, and it's a crime. You know, we're following this.
Is anyone contacting the news station to tell them how bad they fucked up on that report?
Right.
Called me yesterday and was like, hey, we got to pay our employees. So since you have literally 1,000 more things to do, can you explain to me how to do this? This is funny. I felt bad for him. He's like, I don't mean to bother you, but we still got work to do, babe.
Right? And she's like, "What work? I am working. It's on TikTok, okay?"
Yeah, I can't tell you how many messages I got about was I not posting no more on YouTube.
Well, I mean, if we looked away for 10 minutes, it was like something would happen. It's like, okay, wait,
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Let's get
Yeah.
caught back up.
Yeah, you have to catch up every second on this case because if you literally miss an hour, you miss about 15 new characters.
Hmm.
I did add the fake AKA retired, whatever the hell she is, nurse from Florida to the playlist.
Did you, the, Truth Mouse?
Yeah, that's her name.
Did you, huh. Dora, did you look in Discord?
I'm not in
Oh,
there.
I thought you
I'm
were
not in
going.
there either.
Okay, look.
M
Well,
made us a blank Discord if we want to use it.
I'll just go ahead and tell y'all. So, Truth Mouse this morning apparently was in her live talking about how that she is getting ready to, or has filed to sue Steph.
Oh, well, if she needs the lives, I have them. I started uploading them already. I just didn't finish.
Steph was like, for what? Like, what? Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dora, we do have a blank Discord to use. The invites in your box.
Like, and I don't
Oh.
even remember her talking to Steph or Steph even really talking about her. So I'm so confused. annoyed and confused at the same time. Steph's case files.
Mm.
I don't know.
Saying I'm age restricted on Discord, which is weird.
Because you're probably being reported. Aren't we like the world's biggest reporters?
Right, but
Drama
that,
Talk, we
like,
get reported for just blinking wrong. It's fine.
girl, I know I saw like 5 videos telling us about ourselves that I didn't know.
It's just not that serious. Like, you can agree to disagree with somebody and still be respectful. I just don't. I will never understand.
I don't either. Like I said, but I don't remember Steph even talking really about her or even talking to her. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Exactly, Jenny. This is nothing new. You know, everybody is, oh my gosh, you know, shit.
Oh my. Did you see that mass pew view at a kid's birthday party in California?
Yes, that was
No.
horrible.
I just got it came across my phone. 3 children among 4 people unalived in mass pew view at a kid's birthday party in California.
See, and that shit just irks me too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just came out. They did not catch, you said?
No, I was watching on the news this morning, and they said that they hadn't found out who did it, and they're still trying to determine if there was more than one.
Oh my
Like what?
gosh. 15 people total were pew-pewed, 4 of them which passed. Wow.
That's insanity, but I do gotta hop off for a little while, guys, and get some work done. um,
Right.
I'll be back.
All right, I'll see you all
Hey,
in a
girl.
while.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'll be back here shortly, guys.
Y'all have a good day.
You guys too.